The people of Boys Town think that being part of a special family is the best thing that can happen to a kid, so they're looking for the Family of the Year. It's Boys Town's way of saying thanks to people who might know they're appreciated. If you're part of a great family, or know of one, why don't you let Boys Town know about them? The family could win a fantastic holiday, but best of all, they'll know how you feel about them. Call Boys Town on 1800 555 079.
The people you love.
Many won't make it.
The people they love.
Some won't survive.
The town they live in.
Will never be the same.
Wednesday, the change happens.
I feel it's time to move on.
After 12 years,
You are dead!
this is the event they won't recover from. The unprecedented episode.
Blue Healers, 8:30 Wednesday on Central.
This is Irene Johnson. She's never been one to pry, but right now she's getting very, very personal with one of her clients. He doesn't seem to mind. In fact, none of Irene's clients do, because they realize that by asking lots of questions, she's thoroughly exploring every deduction possible, and they get the maximum tax refund they're entitled to. H&R Block, the best people in tax. That's our claim.
I'll be your so fresh! Sugar, how you get so fresh? Did you think that I was gonna get fresh? So fresh! You love me. So fresh, the hits of winter. Fresh! So fresh! Fresh! Get so fresh, the hits of winter.
Wouldn't it be nice if the world was cat-free? Driving in the car would be a tasty treat. Changing gear will soon become a problem. Cadbury dairy milk is so good to eat. When you arrive at your destination, you'll be greeted with an exclamation. Wouldn't it be nice?
Your life, your love, your future, they all come together in your wedding. Adelaide's only complete wedding shopping experience, Jenny and Jerry's Bridal Centre, 54 Paynham Road, Stepney.
With over 50 years in the paint business, you'll get over 50 years of experience, professional service and top quality. Taubmans, Aztec, White Knights, Bristol, Wattle, Dulux, just to name a few. Call Korski's Paints for professional service and top quality when it comes to paint and associated products for domestic, industrial, commercial and automotive. Call into Korski's Paints on Alfred Road, Port Pirie.
Remember Irene, the tax specialist who got her client the maximum refund possible? Well, she's free now, so call Irene on 132325. H&R Block, the best people in tax. That's our claim.
Good evening. The state government's moved to further protect South Australia's unique marine spawning ground off Whyalla. There's a ban on catching squid, cuttlefish and octopus until the end of 2006. The grounds have previously been protected between March and September. Meanwhile, an investigation continues into Parilia's underground firing. The Environment and Conservation Departments received a record number of complaints following a blast that shook the city last month. 62 locals have complained about the blast. The EPA says it's too early to say whether the company faces prosecution. Checking tomorrow's weather now. Port Lincoln and Port Pirie top of 17, Clare 14, Port Augusta and Whyalla both 19, and Broken Hill heading for 15. There's more news tomorrow. Good night.
That was refreshing. Yeah. I think it's a lime.
Bundaberg Rum Dry and Lime. Surprisingly refreshing taste.
Thank you, Mr. Gorbachev, and thank you too to the Spice Girls. And thanks to all the people and events over the last 20 years that have inspired really great questions. The Trivial Pursuit 20th Anniversary Edition, the last 20 years in a box.
Attention, all digital camera owners. Get prints from your digital card at a very reasonable price from our state-of-the-art Kodak Picture Maker print station.
See all the blockbuster movies this month at the Whyalla Twin Cinemas. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Brilliant. Shrek 2. Nat. Raising Helen. King Arthur. My hand, Excalibur. The Day After Tomorrow. Troy. Book your tickets now for these blockbuster movies at the Whyalla Twin Cinemas.
The Big Boot Sale now on. Men's, women's and children's boots up to 30% off now. No exceptions. Shoex, Commercial Road, Port Augusta. The Big Boot Sale, no exceptions. Up to 30% off boots. Men's, women's and children's. No exceptions. Shoex, Commercial Road, Port Augusta.
Just the video?
Oh, those two, thanks.
Would you like me to put them in something that blocks our drains and creeks? Injures our precious marine life, contributing to the 230,000 plastic bags dumped in landfill every hour, taking up to 1,000 years to break down?
I'll just carry them.
It's time to think about what you're really asking for. Say no to plastic bags.
These young boys lived a carefree life until one fatal day that would scar them forever.
Still sleep with the light on?
Brad Pitt leads an all-star cast in Sleepers after the life expectancy test.
Sunday on Central.
Wattleco's new store in Jamestown is now open for business with all the merchandise and expertise to look after your farming needs. From agricultural chemicals to animal feed and feed supplements, fencing products, tanks, feeders, general merchandise. Wattleco's new store in Jamestown is now open for business. No matter what you need, see the team at Wattleco Jamestown today for the best results tomorrow.
At last, we've cut the confusion about where to go for state government information and services, like registering a business name, property inquiries, and any other help you may need. Service SA. We'll point you in the right direction for government.
Ready to get your hands on a big record-breaking interest-free deal with a huge 48 months interest-free on widescreen plasma and LCD TVs? Dive into radio rentals for 48 months interest-free on washers. Get 48 months interest-free when you grab a fridge or a freezer. Gotcha! Or get a new computer with 48 months interest-free. Get a record-breaking 48 months interest-free at SA's biggest electrical retailer. Now that's big!
Do you want to look after this or make his dinner?
I'll do his dinner.
Okay, just make sure you use a variety of ingredients for the right nutritional balance. No added salt, sugar, colours or preservatives. And slow cook it to keep in all the natural vitamins and minerals. And it can't be too thick or too runny.
I'll do his nappy.
Okay.
Good work. What have we done? Okay, all right.
She's a glamour girl.
In every body, at every crime scene, you will find all the answers. You just have to know where to look.
Nothing personal.
She has a lot of interesting men in her life, and they all have one problem.
We got blood.
They're dead.
The fastest growing US television hit.
Crossing Jordan, Monday 8:30 on Central.